to have another holiday compared to the Europeans, but compared to...
Ladies and gentlemen, Dennis Norden.
And welcome again to It'll Be All Right on the Night, gateway to cock-up country. Now, before we go any further, those of you who've questioned my use of that word during peak viewing hours, you might like to know the dictionary also defines cock-up as a freshwater fish found in the estuaries of Indian rivers, a printer's term for the small capital letters sometimes used for the first word of a book, and public school slang for a beating by a monitor or prefect. Now, you can either spend the next 2 or 3 minutes brooding about that, or you can take a look at our first assortment of Indian freshwater fish. These all reinforce that remark the unhappy Mr. Craig Smith made in our opening clip, "Tain't my day," because it presents a group of people whose day was even more tainted.
Now, if you desire quickly to slow the machine down, you can press 2 controls at once.
Excuse me, might have had a couple of words with you. If I said to you there was a problem with low-level ozone in this area, would you know what I was talking about?
Yeah, I'm a particle physicist.
For once, I happen to agree with the ME. Whacked on the back of the head. You see these cute little bruises around his nose and mouth? A hand was clamped over them until his EEG went flat.
Now, there's a story about President Sukarno of Indonesia. The KGB tried to blackmail him with a sex trap when he visited Moscow. They filmed him making lunch. No, not making lunch at all.
Those people can be just as good as anybody at holding down a dependable job and paying taxes, and that helps everybody. All we got to do, Vern, is give them a chance to succeed.
Put my hand in the fray.
We're going to continue struggling. Right now, though, let's meet Dynasty Diane Carroll.
A university graduate was found wandering in his underpants after experimenting with magic mushrooms. 22-year-old Philip End of Parkgrave in York had eaten a sandwich.
Meanwhile, we're back in 2 weeks' time with another international fight night. From Paris, in chaotic scene still going on here. Tonight, with the news that John Mugabe is the new WBC.
Now keep your hair away from your figure-8 rappelling device.
Okay, wait a minute.
You use rappelling when you come off a vertical section.
Oh my God, my extensions are caught. Hold on. Oh my God. Hold on with your right hand. If you fall, that's panic. Okay. But my extensions are caught. Are they caught in the thing? I don't believe it. Her hair is caught in the rope.
Can you get them out?
I don't think so.
Many other farmers will get lower utility bills as a result of the new way of figuring the rates. But Tennessee Congressman Jim Cooper estimates the change will hurt farmers already on the brink of bankruptcy.
What seems to be the trouble?
Well, it's Poirot here. He's not well. He's off his food, he's unsteady on his legs, and he's got this rash on his back.
Well, let's see if we can solve the case, shall we?
Eh?
Well, it's quite elementary, Mr. Kimball. I deduce that Poirot has got sunburn.
Sunburn? You taking the mick?
Not at all. It's very common with pigs.
Well, what's the answer then?
Easy. Just get him a T-shirt and a pair of Ray-Bans. No, it's all right, Mr. Kimball.
And you thought they only did it all the way home, didn't you? Now, according to Shakespeare, all the world's a stage, and although if he was still alive today, he'd probably amend that to all the world's a screen. The next bit of that speech, and all the men and women merely players, they have their exits and their entrances, odds are he'd leave that exactly as it is, because as any sampling of our outtakes can confirm, those exits and entrances are still causing a lot of grief. So, leaving exits till a little later in the programme, let's cast a thoughtful eye on some typical entrances.
The sun has got his hat on, hip, 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 hooray. The sun has got his hat on and he's coming out today. The sun has got his hat on.
Hello, Mike. You're very happy today. I didn't know you could sing as well.
Yeah, well, I like being a postman, you see.
I don't know what I did, but it hurt.
Yeah, I bet it was.
What's that?
Oh, nothing. Do you want some eggs, Caroline?
Charlie, you know I just have orange juice and coffee.
Yeah, but... Bless you.
It's impossible.
Dangerous.
Et comment va l'inspiration?
Regarde pas.
Pourquoi?
Parce que je veux que ça soit une surprise. J'aime pas quand les gens les voient avant qu'elles soient finies, c'est comme ça. Même Guillaume n'a pas le droit de les voir.
Bon, très bien. De toute façon, c'est toi que je préfère admirer.
Ah, bah tu peux pas non plus. Mon nez est tout rouge.
Qu'est-ce que je vois?
De toute façon, je finis toujours par me mettre au soleil trop longtemps.
Et qu'est-ce qu'il y a?
From the French version of Open All Hours. Memory failure is no bad thing if you're a TV viewer. For one thing, it helps you enjoy repeats, but for anyone working on a TV programme, it really is an awful sensation. It leaves you feeling like a window dresser in an empty shop. And as evidence of this, we offer the following short stroll down what might be termed lack of memory lane.
I wonder if you know what this is. Any ideas what it is? Now, hold on. Oh, yes, it's very ripe, so I can cut very easily into that. And there, can you see it glistening? It's delicious. And that is called...
Your Highness, may I introduce you to the bride and groom, my younger daughter, Susan, now Mrs. Bingham. Thank you for coming.
Honey, we promised Andrew we'd go to the race.
It's a really special recital.
It's okay, Ma. Go to the recital.
Thanks.
You owe me one.
I hear you have a picture coming out now called Troop Beverly Hills. Is that right?
Oh, yeah.
That sounds interesting.
Oh, thank you. I had a great time doing it. I play a
typical Beverly Hills housewife. And I volunteered to lead my daughter's Wilderness Girls troupe on a sort of safari through California desert, swamp, and forest. Of course, it's no gorillas in the mist. Right?
It's me, isn't it?
Canada, my native home, my own, all strong and free. From far and wide, may they send on God.
I need the words.
Thank you all. I'm sorry that we couldn't have given you one of the mornings that we've had up here before. It's just been absolutely beautiful.
What's the name of the dog, by the way?
This was Lassie. Lassie, Millie. Millie.
Our anniversary present. Your parents gave it to Perce. That lovely Toby jug.
What do you mean, lovely Toby jug? You hated the sight of it. We only gave it to them to get rid of it.
Because we thought they'd like it. I think that's very hurtful.
Well, I can't remember what I'm supposed to say.
Have you had any odd symptoms, you know?
No, not really, no.
Well, there you are.
Oh, yes! Yes! Now.
Tom, come down here.
Can't. Charlie told me to stay in my room.
Uh-oh, spot the deliberate mistake.
Never mind, son. The number of actors who go through their professional life without missing a cue can be counted on the fingers of Captain Hook's bad hand. Which brings us to our mystery clip. Because all I can tell you about this one is that it came to us from Dutch TV, and with the best will in the world, not one of us has been able to work out why the young man in it is trying to do what he's very obviously not succeeding in doing. Anyway, see what you make of it. We put a team of cryptographers onto deciphering that one, but they could only suggest it was some sly continental way of showing what it was like getting Britain into the European monetary system. Anyway, come part two, we'll be returning to the more conventional type of performers, but till then, we go into the break with a bunch of the more forgivable fiascos, starting with an item of girl talk from Sarah Green and Annabelle Giles.
Look at this. This is from Miss Selfridge. It's a spotted dress. You can probably tell. It is, no, it's spotted. It's got lots of spots on it. You see, it's spotted.
And it's very thin cotton, and it must have cost about 25 quid. I bought it when I was pregnant, and I have not had it off since.
Couldn't happen again in a million years.
You have to be ever so careful doing this. Another. Have you any idea what it's going to be? There. And look, it's a little poodle.
A real calamity, James, straight from the big screen. Right? Well, he wouldn't give me a rail or C. Too expensive. So I have to end up making an ass of myself. Very agonising travel.
A Coast Guard spokesman says as they approached, they cut their nets rather, and ran for Canadian waters, where they were boarded.
Now, I hear Ricky, but I don't see him. But I better find him for the rest of tonight's show. Stay right where you are. We'll be back.
Oh, goody. Breakfast.
With toast soldiers.
With toast soldiers.
Made with extra light.
Made with extra what?
Flora extra light.
Oh, I see. Why's that?
They're the light infantry.
Flora Extra Light. It's all you want from Flora, except it's lower in fat.
At British Gas, we've made a commitment to our customers. If you take out a service care contract, we will do our utmost to repair your central heating system the same day. All you have to do is ring before 7:30 p.m. Putting the customer first is something British Gas aims to do worldwide. This is Canada. Last winter, British Gas bought a Canadian gas company. We now reach 1 million new customers, no matter how grisly the conditions. The world is turning to British Gas.
When you're eating a sensible diet, the Kellogg's Special K breakfast is a good start to any day. Delicious malty flakes, and only 190 calories the lot. Kellogg's Special K. Get in shape. Lose the fat.
Oh, hello. I've just moved in next door, and I was just wondering if I could borrow some tea.
Of course, come in. Actually, I'm just making some. Would you like a cup?
Yes, please.
Don't mind Randy. He won't bite. Are you two getting on okay?
Fine.
Time for a sharp exit. Time for a cool, sharp harp.
It's new, it's free. I bet she's playing People Bingo. Join in the greatest money game on earth. Get your new £500,000 bingo card free inside the People this Sunday. Plus The Naked Man, an amazing survey that strips bare Britain's men. Buy the People this Sunday.
Worn treads on your tyres are dangerous and ball patches are illegal, so check your tyres regularly. The tread should be at least 1 millimetre deep, the same as the dots round the edge of a 10p piece. If you have to make a sudden stop in the wet, you're gambling with life. Will your tyres pass the 10p test?
Hi, I'm
I'm Laura Mackenzie, and welcome to Athens, the capital of ancient Greece. Today, partly classical, partly cosmopolitan. Right now, I'm at the Acropolis, standing in front of the most famous landmark here, the Parthenon, where we'll begin our tour of Rome. Oh,
Mehr machen, das sind zu entdecken.
Wo so laut gefeiert wird, da hört man keinen menschlichen Ton mehr.
What
do you mean? You called him from the airport and you're all over?
Yeah, well... You believe that?
So your pants?
Yep.
What is it we find so particularly satisfying about a jogger smacking into a tree? Possibly it's that kind of self-satisfaction so many of them radiate, isn't it? Yeah. Yes, I am tired, but it's a good tired, you know. To my way of thinking, if God had meant us to run on pavements, he'd have given us radial toes. Anyway, let's proceed to a compilation illustrating another melancholy fact. Even if you manage to get things right, nowhere in this life are you safe from other people's blunders. And according to our first example, that goes for the next life, too.
Good. I've missed you for so long. People wonder where you were. You were over at the Hocus Pocus shop. That's the new shopping store downtown Traverse City where they have all kinds of masks and costumes. They're going to be new sponsors of ours. Well, you get over there. Somebody sent us a gift. I don't know what's in it. Let's take a look.
Could I say something to you, Linda?
Sure, Bill.
First of all, I haven't moved my position.
Oh, Annie, please, please. I promise you I won't go anywhere, please.
Not when I get through with you.
No, please, Annie, don't do this to me, please.
Okay,
please,
here
Annie.
goes the shoes.
Don't do this to me.
Get my foot up. And here goes the little sockies. In just a moment, the sockies are gone.
Don't do this to me.
Are they glued?
No, but they're gonna stay on.
Are your feet tattooed? Give me the goddamn
My dad bought this car from Don Sanderson Ford 30 years ago. David Kimberly worked on the lube rack then. My daughter just bought this new Taurus. David Kimberly owns the dealership now. There are a lot of changes at Don Sanderson Ford. You look, your car...
Wel, I gychwyn, dyma chi rhywbeth sy'n ymddangos ar yr olwg gyntaf beth bynnag fel ambarel. Wel, dyna di wrth gwrs, da chi'n ei agor o, yn union fel bys chi'n agor unrhyw ambarel cyffredin. Ond mae hwn nodrwydd hwn, nid yn y ffaith y bod chi'n gallu mochel rhag y glaw o dano fo, ond yn yr hyndlan. Oherwydd pe bach chi'n cerdded drwy'r glaw a rhywun yn dod amdano chi ac yn ymosod yna chi, be da chi'n neud? Wel, bloody thing, my God.
Bang!
Here's another catchphrase.
Fallen angel? Fallen angel?
Fallen angel is not what we're looking for. Barbara?
Crying angel?
Crying angel? No, that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for Columbo. Is that right?
And that was, of course, Roy Walker wearing his, well, that's one they can't blame on me look. Anyway, that brings us to, of course, game shows. And although there's a theory that they've now cornered nearly 40% of the world's cock-up supplies, I don't think the figure is quite that high.
Just two of the incredible bargains on sale of the century. And here's the star of the show, Steve Parr.
Yes, it's funny, yes. Whoa!
Margaret, is the Empire State or the World Trade Center the highest skyscraper in New York City?
Yes.
Which is capital of Northern Ireland?
Belfast.
Right. Very good. 10. We need a 10.
Words associated with the word roll. All right, we have 30 seconds on the clock. It starts now.
Okay, it's what you have every morning.
Breakfast.
No, it's a loaf of
bread.
Yep. Okay, it's a kind of cheese. It's got holes in it. Holes in the cheese. And it's got Alps there as well. Okay, a drum. Oh, shit. Oh, sorry.
Solzhenitsyn wrote Gulag Archipelago and Cancer Wards. All we really want to know, as fast as you possibly can, what is Alexander Solzhenitsyn?
A moment there from the embittered world of Chris Tarrant, who now knows what a tyre feels like after it's run over a nail. But as our Chris takes his mouth off for a 10,000-word checkup, let's turn to something prompted by that head-banging session of his. The way a victim's impromptu reaction can sometimes redeem even the most miserable of mishaps. A word, incidentally, that up till well into middle life, I could have sworn was pronounced mishops. Anyway, to illustrate what I mean, here's a few examples our Preservation Society recommended.
Well, we got the bait. All we have to do is set the trap. As long as we don't harm the boy. Look, Clive. What? What is that? The mosquitoes out of here.
You should be ashamed of yourself. Don't you think the goings-on in this hospital are a little suspicious? There's somebody in there holding my tongue. I'm
Good guess.
Don't know yet, excuse me. I need CBC's lights, ABGs, I want a chest x-ray and PA, and I'll, give me a hot dog, give me a hot dog.
When the United States of America fires the largest booster in the history of the world into space for the first time, giving us the lead, fires the largest payload into space, giving us the lead. It will be the largest payload.
Meet the Puerto Rican crested toad. Not the prettiest animal in the world, but there's only about 1,000 of these little gaffers left in the world. Almost 999. You have to
Canada is a big country, a continent. It is sometimes wind, sometimes sunny, sometimes rainy, and rather windy.
His Holiness in a reminder that ad lib started out as a Latin expression. And by a happy coincidence, that one also happened to be our 1000th It'll Be All Right on the Night clip. So it worked out quite neatly, didn't it? Right, well, one infallible following 999 all too fallables. Anyway, onwards and downwards again. This time to a group that could be categorized as doesn't your body make you sick sometimes? In other words, an exhibition of what sociologists refer to as lack of limb discipline.
Greg, let's take a break. I bet you're getting tired by now. You know, so far, 75,000.
I'm handing it to you on a platter. Waring's recommendation and a guaranteed wage double what you're earning at the bank. The door to the world's open to you, Charlie, and you haven't got the guts to kick it wide.
Look, I'll make the decisions, not you.
Well, why don't you then? You wiggle up to this, my
How that famous tooth-rotting beverage is going to lighten the burden of those lugubrious, brooding Russian people. Oh, if only Dostoevsky had been able to pull open a few cans, he may have written some jolly good sitcoms.
Tîm mynd dros y gad yn ogystal. Hna I llwytho ar y tractor I weddill y tîm. A'i chariau ar draws...
Fine, sir, and I'm your debtor.
I'm going for this house until I do.
You have a warrant?
This will serve until the better one comes.
Annalisa was reunited with her son and daughter. With exuberance.
Shall I make another?
Thank you. Now, I've got a very rare object with me tonight. Can you see it? No, it is lovely. It's a... You see, it's a... Oop. It's pop.
The nimble-fingered Richard Whiteley, who featured, you may remember, in one of our first programmes when he engaged in a battle of wits with a ferret. Now, that ferret went on to a successful career on American television, as we'll see at the start of our next assortment selection, after which it'll be once more into the break, dear friends. But stay glued to your remote controls, because as ever, we've reserved the cream of the crud for part 3. Till then, ferret. The American years.
These can be litter trained just like a cat, and a lot of people who have them, they'll have the free run of the house. The one thing about it is, though...
I'd like to call on President Bush, on behalf of all Midlanders and the citizens of the United States, to present this award. Well, let me just say how pleased I am as a former Midlander to see that happen.
As if there weren't enough incentives. As if there weren't enough incentives being offered at this nursing job fair. Our ends here will be...
Storm reminds me of the big storm we had when I was making the film in Los
The French, like the Chinese, are famous for their obsession with food. Join us next week in Beijing, when we'll be treating you to an emperor fit for a banquet.
Students who are already listed as in residents for the September War Committee.
Pack them tightly into any watertight container like this barrel. When it's full up, fill it up with water.
Drinking bottled water doesn't appear to be just another fad.
This water is taking its place in the lifestyles of a growing number of us. Pretty good. Dan Reynolds, Newsbeat 6.
May I suggest that you consult the animal shelter closest to your house, because they have hundreds of beautiful dogs and beautiful cats to choose from at a very nominal price. Easy ways to make a living, don't you?
Now over to Wapping to see what's brewing. Gentlemen, I've called this meeting to talk bags.
Too many late nights, if you ask me.
Not the bags under your eyes, chump.
Windbags.
I'm talking big bags.
I've noticed some PG.
The perfect example. PG tips use big bags which give the leaves more room to create that special PG taste. You see, gentlemen, the
Size is important after all.
There's no other tea to beat PG.
It's the taste.
As if tyranny, war, poverty and hunger were not enough, in this week's Mail on Sunday, Russia's foremost investigative journalist reveals how, for 30 years, organized crime bled the Soviet people dry. But the Godfathers were no ordinary criminals. Allegedly, they were leading members of the party itself, the Soviet Mafia, exclusively in the Mail on Sunday.
Fruits are fruity, everyone's a real beauty. They're deliciously mouth-watering and fun and chewy too. Oh, fruits are tangy, so refreshing, and they ought to be reduced to real food in them for flavor through and through. They're made to make your mouth water like nothing else can do.
Oh dear, it costs an absolute fortune in swimming lessons. And it took me 3 months to get here. Then they tell me I could have had £50 off a Mediterranean holiday at Lund Poly. What would you do?
Cut away.
Oh no, give us a break, pal.
Alcohol, 100% tenants.
Look how much my house insurance has gone up.
Struth!
You want to change companies?
Call Direct Line on 061 839 8877.
Morning, Linford.
Semi-skimmed milk. You can't beat it.
You might think twice about drinking the stream water. Drinking untreated stream water can give you an intestinal ailment known as beaver fever. It gets its name because beaver and muskrat are the source of the parasite called Giardia. state health official says cold weather does not guarantee safe water. David Frost says beaver fever has been found in 31 of Washington's 39 counties, even in the winter.
As we told you last night on News Center, all this week we'll be bringing you season's greetings from servicemen and women who can't get home for the holidays.
Tonight's greeting comes from Master Sergeant Agnes Erickson.
Tonight's greeting goes out to a family in Dayton.
Up next, United Way
No, this fell down and it was inside and I had to go find it.
The Canadian involvement in open skies could end there. CFB LAR may have launched its first and only open flies flight.
Which tells us where that Frenchman got the idea. Now, I've never paid much heed to politicians' pronouncements, not since I heard one claiming John Selwyn Gummer was a former backup singer with the Joe Cocker Grease Band. But I was impressed by the MP who recently said after a by-election upset, there is no longer such a thing as a safe seat, because those things are equally unsafe in television. See for yourself.
I didn't do anything. We just walked, held hands. I kissed her once on the cheek. There, you see? Yeah, compromising my system.
Captain Hook's a schnook. A schnook? Where'd that come from? What's a schnook? Wait a minute, you guys. Knock it off. I think we better go visit the little people who live.
Looking at the mountain behind you, how confident are you getting to the top?
Well, customers count on me, so I'm always looking for a better surface-supplied soybean salad. Customers count on me, so I'm always looking for a better surface-supplied You know, customers always count on me.
What planet is this?
Morning, Mr. Sunshine.
Don't shout. Turn down that bloody noise. I have enough heavy metal between me ears.
You're revolting, disgusting, stinking out.
That's the area's largest selection of VHS and beta movies.
Come to the video station.
Yes, hold this. Come to the video.
Hence the old TV saying, never go on screen with anything furred, feathered or four-footed. It's also been said that if you're looking for the maximum in embarrassing moments, there's only one place more likely than the gents' loo in the Leaning Tower of Pisa. That's the archive where they store television interviews. So here's a few of the souvenirs we came away with.
What's your favorite Bible story? How's it go?
Humpty Dumpty.
Just briefly describe what you hope to achieve by today's event.
Well, I think today is the second stage.
Okay. We'll try that one again. Okay. What do you hope to achieve by today's event?
Today is a follow-up of the song.
Who's the one person you most like to meet, and why?
I believe it would be Ronald and Nancy Reagan.
And why is that?
Being in the limelight like they are, I just would like to find out how they keep their personal relationship going. As a husband and wife, how do they really do it?
Sergeant, how did this whole series of events unfold?
I really don't know.
Hello? From Sky Television News. We're doing a program about mistresses, and we feel that your story, above any other story, shows how women like you... Hello?
Favorite Bible story?
When Jesus made the water into wine.
Yes, that was a miracle, wasn't it?
Yes.
And what does the story about Jesus making the water into wine teach us?
When you run out of wine, get on your knees and pray.
I yield to no one in my distrust of endearing infants, but we had to include that clip because of the protests it'll bring from the retail drink trade. Now, before showing that batch of unsuccessful entrances, I told you we'd come to exits later. So, as promised, here with some dodgy departures, fumbled farewells, and wonky walkaways.
Shall I see you again?
I don't know. What is there to see?
A great deal. Good luck to you, Dr. Adams.
Remember. Remember what?
I'm not here to continue our debate because if you did, I'll be more than happy to accommodate you. But only if you promise not to cry or stamp your little feet.
There are a lot of appropriate responses to that remark, but I think I'll just show a little class and leave quietly. But I think I will just show a little class and leave quietly. I'll just show a little class and leave quietly.
Horseback riding is not only fun and good exercise, it's also relaxing, and you don't have to be in...
Tomorrow. Lounge bar of the Buccaneer, 12 o'clock. Okay?
Okay. I'll see you then. Oh, and make sure Lolita doesn't tire you out.
Take one. Okay. Yes,
It's awesome, isn't it, how some of those high-tech mechanized robots can now fall over almost as well as a live actor. Well, we're now coming up to our last batch of clips, so it's time for me first to convey, as ever, our very real gratitude to all the distinguished personages from the Queen Mum up to Donald Sinden, who've allowed their momentary embarrassments to be exhibited publicly, and secondly, to heave the customary sigh of regret for some of the outtakes we weren't able to track down, which this year included the legendary first episode of The Lone Ranger, where they forgot to cut holes in his mask, the awful moment in an Australian soap opera where, by an astonishing error, a man is found in bed with his own wife, and from that commercial where a car is dropped from above, only just missing the presenter, the take where they position the car just a little bit too far to the left. Squishiest commercial ever made. So, to our last compilation. And the theme running through this one is North America's seemingly endless quest for a female David Attenborough.
Jack, now, why do they call them dogs? They don't look like dogs.
Well, they don't, but they bark like a dog.
Oh, my.
Yeah,
Oh, my.
by the way,
He's nursing, too. They're all nursing
Yeah, but you don't.
today.
You try to find a hole. You try to find a hole.
Down my tongue.
I know, but you...
See, look how calm my little thing is. Okay, we've got it under control. Oh.
See, they tickle, don't they?
They hurt, Jack.
Yeah. But see, these are little prairie dogs, and these... Oh, wow, be careful.
Be careful of what?
Don't let them nip you, because they
do
nip.
They nip?
Fishing is cooking what you've caught, and that's exactly what I was planning to do. Except for the fact that this little guy is the only thing I came home with. Come here. Come here. I can do it. I can do this. I can do this. I'm a professional. Now, where are you going? Oh, that's it.
I can't go get him, though.
Okay.
Is he going around the back?
I don't know where he's going, but I don't like where he is right now. Can we talk, Chucky? You never notice how ugly these things are? They're big and nothing on them is blunt. Everything is sharp and they are ugly. Yes, you are, but nonetheless, every Christmas, there's Thanksgiving soup. There's one on my table next Christmas. There's one on everybody's table, but coming up next, another main course. You look... Alligator, whatever, just go to the story. Show! Go away! Go, sorry.
A group at the Hospital for Sick Children has solved this problem by building a better mouth. Yeah. I did it. I don't believe I did it.
Of the country.